We're going to, and let's just start with the fact that they switched coaches, so the 5-year window reopens for Josh Allen and a coach because if not, they're dead. Because we know if you're a coach and a quarterback combo for the first 5 years, you don't go to the Super Bowl, you ain't going. So thank God the window opened back up and we can freely put Josh Allen back into the Super Bowl. Let's start with the defense because, again, this is a place where they need some help. They added 3 starters on the defense, maybe even 4 with the Geno Stone. But Bradley Chubb coming in, I really like this. He was coming off an injury 2 years ago and only had I think it was like 5 sacks. But last year, fully healthy, I think he had 8 or 10 sacks. Played his best since pre-injury, pre-Achilles or ACL or whatever he has. I didn't cost him a whole hell of a lot. And you pair him with Greg Rousseau, and now you got a really good 1-2 combo on pass rush. Now let's look at the defensive line, and this is a 3-4. I think that's what they're going to run. But you got T.J. Sanders, Deion Walker, the 2 players they drafted last year. And if you remember this time last year, Bo Stevens, I was talking about their draft is a draft that could have kept their window open. I really loved their draft last year, especially on defense. And you're going to start to see the rewards from that because T.J. Sanders had a really good year. Deion Walker, who I poo-poo on me because I said you can't draft this guy. He was a fucking monster. A fucking monster they got in the fourth round last year. So you add those 2 with Ed Oliver, and you got the makings of what could start being a really good young defensive line. Throw in Landon Jackson, who you see there, who was another draft pick last year in 2025, who I loved coming out of Arkansas. And they got him playing more 3-4 defensive end, which makes sense because he's a big old boy. I think he was 6'6", 275. So that's 3 players from last year's draft that are ready to take off in year 2 for this defense. Like I said, you added Chubb, you added C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Their quarterback was their first-round pick.
So yeah, I loved their defensive draft last year, and hopefully this year it can start to really pay off with some rewards. Just to finish up their additions, love the D. Alford and the C.J. Gardner-Johnson additions. If you get them at their best, if they fit perfectly with this defense, you get them at their best. Oh man, we already fixed the secondary in free agency. But looking not too bad on defense. And then we'll see what the offensive. Literally, they added nothing but DJ Moore, which is the only thing that they needed. They have 4 out of 5 starters coming back on the offensive line. Added DJ Moore to a receiving core that honestly probably needs a little bit more.